Hello friends and happy autumn. We are officially in autumn now. I am excited and I have 5 traveler's notebooks for you. They are lightly autumn themed. You could use them probably at a different time of the year. They're not heavily, there's not a whole bunch of pumpkins and scarecrows and there's a little bit of leaves and the colors are very muted. And so I'm going to get right into them, and I'll just let you know the Etsy link is below. So if you're interested in any of these, my thought for doing them was like a November daily or a fall daily memory keeping. I did not overly embellish them, but I added some really special touches to them. But of course, you could use them for anything that you would like. So let's get right into them. I'm going to start with this one. They all have embroidery and or sewn on buttons. So here I have 2 buttons and then some machine stitching all around here. And each one has 48 pages, I believe. Here's a paint chip card, caramel toffee. Some there. I have this like file folder kind of for putting things. I added a lot of beautiful coffee dyed paper, gorgeous fall looking book pages and papers and pockets. This is from a 1950s children's music book, Night in the Forest. I tried to color coordinate it as well, and stenciling and sewing, but I didn't overstuff it because I want you to be able, this is little details I don't want to forget. I want you to be able to fill it with your memories, not just full of my stuff. So I tried to go more with the subtle beauty rather than the clip everything on, if that makes sense. I coffee dyed some lined paper. There's a little tag. This opens up for journaling. It's all coffee dyed. Stamping, beautiful stenciling. I did add a couple tags, and like here I made you a little pocket to slip something in. Here's another sewn fabric upholstery pocket for you to put things in. And I tried to add, this is from a book about Lewis and Clark, and this is a copy of one of their letters on this page, and they drew a little leaf. I don't know if you can see that, but I thought that was really awesome. I tried to add some things like, here's a little leaf sequin on this garment pin. So there are very special touches in these books. So there's that one. And then here's another one. This one turned out kind of wonky because I usually machine sew it. I should have hand sewn it because I forgot I had this here in the middle, but it still works. It's just, has more character. So I did, if you can see the hand stitches, I zigzagged through the buttons. I sewed the buttons all on by hand, and then I did machine stitching all around. So here's a little addition flashcard and a little stencil. These are like Pennsylvania Dutch stencils. Here's a little tuck spot. This is from a book about gnomes, but here's like the autumn forest. Here they are gathering acorns, and there's a little rabbit. They talk about hedgehogs and different things. One of my paper ribbons. Some beautiful designs from VectoriaDesigns. Little collages. Here's a little vocabulary card, more from VectoriaDesigns. Stamping. A little tag I made with some cheesecloth and a flower. Sorry, I half laugh when I hear my boys in the background. Here's a pocket. Sometimes they crack me up, even when I'm filming. And another pocket. Here's a little coffee dyed tag and a little belly band. I tried to add an extra paper clip in most of these. Some more beautiful papers. There's a leaf punch out on that. That opens up for more journaling. Some stenciling. Here's more from that gnome book. That opens up this way. Look at how beautiful. I love that. And if you like gnomes, this is Oh Happy Day, and there's some cheesecloth. So there's that one. Here's another one. And this one I hand embroidered in between the buttons, if you can see that, and that like kind of like a starburst. And then I sewed the buttons on, machine stitched here and on the cover. And then this one has a flip up, flip down in the front. Some more paper from VectoriaDesigns. This is more from that Lewis and Clark book. This is about the bur oak that they found, and then I turned it into a pocket so you could put stuff in it. Stamping, a little pocket. This says Happy Moments Together. More from VectoriaDesigns and stamping. I coffee dyed some ledger paper for you. And then here's a belly band with some coffee dyed paper to journal on. More from VectoriaDesigns. This one is really music themed. Here's some beautiful autumn sunflowers from a book. And more from VectoriaDesigns. And then there is a leaf on that paper clip. And there's a little tag I made for you. Some more stamping. This is Squirrel Nutkin from Beatrix Potter. And this is a Digital Collage Club mini postcard. So I stitched around that and added that in there. Here's a pocket there. I am in love with these. It's putting me in the fall mood. Here's a Graphics Fairy frame. You can add a picture. It is really putting me in the fall mood, and I want to journal in all of these. They feel so amazing. They smell so amazing, and the little touches are just, here's a journaling card I made, and there's some like stenciling on the back. And there's that one. The next one has a little strip of embroidery. There's little cross stitches in between the 4 buttons, and then of course machine stitched all around. Here's a little cardboard butterfly here, and then this is about sunflowers. Sunflower housetop view. I added some lace on this one, and then a garment pin with a leaf. Here's a little deer stamp. I loved this paper for fall. This is Grateful for You. It's a journaling card. And like I said, it's not overtly fall, so you could use it at another time if you wanted to. I coffee dyed some music paper. That came out so pretty. There's one of my paper ribbons. And this is all coffee dyed here. This is from a 1969 children's book. And they're apple picking. Here you could write a date or something. I did some distress inks with that owl stamp. And there's a leaf stamp up there. Here's more from that children's book. The Apple Orchard. Some washi up there. And a little journaling card that says True Story. Here's a little rock bead. This is a paint chip card that's called Aged Brass, and you can slip stuff in there. And then I made a little pocket here for you. I gave you an extra paper clip, and there's that one. So there's one more. This was the first one I did. This was inspired by Pinterest. I saw, this is not exactly what they did, but I saw some buttons were sewn on and some embroidery, and so I muted the colors way down, and if you can see here, there's leaves and vine and starburst buttons, machine stitched. So we have a lesson in sharing in between journals here. All right, here's a little file folder pocket. And more music paper. There's a little vintage dictionary tag and a butterfly from Tsunami Rose. A vintage decoupage flower and some cheesecloth. And then we had a break for nap time, so fun times, fun times. Okay, anyway, some book pages. There's a little cardboard butterfly. This is from a history book, and it's about the first English settlement, so that goes with Thanksgiving really well. Really grungy coffee dyed paper. Here's a little double tag. Some washi and a little burlap flag down there. Here's another vocabulary card and some really pretty stamping. We have a tuck spot here and a tuck spot there. Pocket there. This is like a brown paper bag, and there's a tuck spot here. There's a tuck spot here. And you have a lot of room to put goodies in there. Book pages again. There's some an acorn and a leaf. There's a little flower down there. And there you have it. So, happy fall, y'all. From Tennessee, that's what we say here. Happy fall, y'all. So, anyway, oh dear. Well, check out an Etsy below. I have another son calling me, so I thought I'd have time to do this, and I don't. So I'll see you later.